you go into Christianity, Judaism, and Islam? And how did you pick?
My brain won't allow me to be a Christian. Why do you believe Christianity is true?
But we believe Jesus is God.
You believe Jesus is God?
Yes, indeed.
Why?
Well, I can give you many reasons, but that depends on how much you know Scripture and the Gospels and the whole entire Bible from beginning to end. I can give you many reasons.
Okay, why do you believe Jesus is God? And what do you mean by that?
Well, I believe Jesus is God because he carried all the features of God, essentially.
What, so he was all-knowing and all-powerful?
Yeah.
Really?
Uh-huh.
So when he was walking around like a humble carpenter, he was all-knowing and all-powerful?
Just because he's walking around as a humble carpenter doesn't mean that he's not all-knowing and not all-powerful.
Okay, so you believe he was all-knowing, yeah?
Yeah, and if you're going to bring up the verse, I do not know the hour, blah, 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 go to the Greek, and you'll find that knowing means declaring. So it's not really about knowledge, it's talking about declaring something that is his duty. It's not his duty, it's the Father's duty. So I know you're probably going to go to that verse.
You don't know me, do you?
You don't know. Actually, I don't know you.
Yeah, you don't know me. Okay.
I've had enough of the conversations.
Well, let's see. Let's see. So in the Gospel of Mark, why did Jesus go to the fig tree?
Why did Jesus go to the fig tree? Well, he cursed the fig tree.
No, why did he go to the fig tree in the first place?
But he was looking to see if there was any fruit in it.
He was looking to see. He didn't know if it had any fruit or not.
No. He did, but he was teaching a lesson.
So he did know there was fruit on it? Or he did know there wasn't fruit on it?
So, listen. So he did know that there wasn't fruit. But because the fig tree had leaves as well, and leaves usually show a sign of fruit. But he was teaching a lesson about the hypocrites that look like they do good signs.
No.
When you come close to them, that's what I'm saying. Like how deeply.
No. Unfortunately, the text. Well, unfortunately, the text says he cursed this healthy tree. Why did he curse a healthy tree?
Well, the tree, because it was healthy, but it wasn't the season for the fruit.
So why did he curse a healthy tree?
Again, because it carried leaves and not fruit, and that is hypocrisy. So he was teaching a lesson.
Well, it wasn't.
Back in the day.
How can it be hypocrisy if it wasn't the season for figs?
If you listen, okay, so usually fig trees, if they grow leaves, right? If you see leaves, it means they has fruit.
No, it doesn't.
When he came close.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No,
it came close to it.
It doesn't mean that. You just made that up. It doesn't say that. It doesn't mean that. Listen, I debated God logic on this.
Leaves are a sign of...
No, they're not. Look, leaves mean they could have fruit. It's not. This is why Jesus says, in the distance he saw a fig tree in leaf, and he went there, hoped to find fruit, because when there's leaves on a fig tree, there could be fruit. It doesn't have to be fruit. It's not a necessity. It doesn't mean the tree is defective if there's not fruit. Do you understand?
But in the following verse, it even says the disciples asked him, why did you curse the fig tree even though it was in the season? Right?
No, it didn't say that. It doesn't say that. It didn't say that. You're just making stuff up now.
I'm not making stuff up.
So you're saying to me, what you just said now is the disciples of Jesus said to him, why did you curse this tree that didn't have fruit because it's not the season? No, we just made that up.
I didn't make it up, so...
Okay, give me the verse where it says that.
I don't have... off the top of my head.
You just made it up. The text doesn't say what you just said it says.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
The disciples marveled that he got a fig tree even though it wasn't in season. But back to the knowledge part, like that doesn't know that he didn't know. He did very well.
Stop. You said, why did you curse the tree because it wasn't in season? The disciples said this to Jesus. Can you give me this verse, please? You're just making stuff up.
I'm not making stuff up. They marveled that he cursed the fig tree even though it wasn't in season.
One second. Let's do it this way. Let's do it this way. Okay. Jesus curses fig tree. And why did he need to go to the tree to see if it had figs, if he was all-knowing?
Because, again, he's teaching that when you come close, it's like he's teaching about the Pharisees. It doesn't matter that if you're looking...
You're making stuff up again. Is that what Jesus says?
This is the Christian teaching.
No, I'm not interested in that. I'm talking about in the Gospel of Mark.
So if you're not interested in that, should we go back to the knowledge part?
No, because what we're doing here is... okay. So what we're doing here then... Look. You made the claim he knew there was no figs on the tree. You made the claim he knew there was no figs on the tree. You made that claim.
He was all-knowing. He knows everything.
You made that claim that he didn't know there was figs on the tree.
I did not say that.
Yes, you did.
I did not say that. No, I didn't.
Oh, okay. Let me ask you then. Did Jesus know there wasn't any figs on that tree?
Jesus knew that there wasn't figs on that tree.
He knew it.
He knew that there wasn't. That's what I've never said that he didn't know.
Right. So we can agree there then. He didn't know. You're saying he knew there was figs on the tree. Okay. How do you know that?
What do you mean? He's all-knowing.
No. You're presupposing that. How do you know he knew that?
Because God, of course, like, what the hell? Like, of course, he's God. He's all-knowing.
No. With his evidence that he had to walk to a tree to discover if it had fruit or not. Let's read it. We don't need to listen to your paraphrasing. Okay. The next day, as they were leaving Bethany, Jesus was hungry. Seeing in the distance a fig tree in leaf, he went to find out if it had any fruit, because obviously he didn't know. Okay. When he reached it, he found nothing but leaves, because it wasn't the season for figs. Okay. Then he said to the tree, "May no one ever eat fruit from you again." And his disciples heard him say it. Yeah? Okay. So he went to the tree to discover whether it had fruit or not. When he got there, there was no fruit. And he got angry and cursed the tree. So my question is, if he's all-knowing, why did he not know there wasn't any figs on the tree?
There's nothing that says he didn't know. That's the thing. So you're saying,
well, why would you need to go to a tree? Why would you need to walk over?
So it's better that we go to another example.
No, we stay on this example. We stay on this example. First of all, yeah, we're staying on this example because you've lied throughout it. You've put words into the mouths of the disciples of Jesus they never said. You lied about a fig tree having leaves has to have fruit. No, it doesn't. You're just making stuff up as you go along. And, sir, I bid you good day. I bid you good day, sir. I ain't going to waste my time. Just denying reality. Just denying reality.